everyone. Welcome to the Medium Rachel Vanik show on A1 Air Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. I hope you all are having a fantastic, Tuesday? Tuesday. It's the TWO Tuesday. The 2222 day. I've been hearing everywhere it's a big day for manifestation, and a lot of schools are shut down right now because we had this lovely ice storm come by throughout the night. And I'm like, hey, I feel like all the kids were like, let's manifest not having school today, right? So that's my little joke of the day. I'm out here with the goats. They're kind of mad because I'm not giving them all the treats that they want. Try to limit them some, right? So look at me, like, where do I even start? So this last week I had a reading and it did not go as I personally would have loved to have gone. So this is for, all you mediums out there or baby mediums learning. And I stuck with what was coming through to the client. Were they resonating? Not so much. Did it make sense to me? No, not at all. So then I started doubting myself afterwards. I'm like, well, was it me? There was a lot of feelings associated with that day, right? Because about anything can affect your mediumship as far as how you personally are feeling in that day. I mean, sometimes even the weather, right? But no, I stuck with it and I was honest with the client. And that's the thing, is be honest with your client. If you're feeling like, hey, this is unusual for me, but I'm just going to tell you what I'm receiving anyways, stick with it. When I think back to that client, I still have the same feelings and the same soul that's coming through. And so your job as the medium, so to speak, is not to filter. If you're feeling a certain way or something, say it. Also be honest with your client. Let's say you're not vibing with the client at the time. You're like, oh, I'm getting off put. Let them know. Like, hey, maybe this isn't our day. So here recently, souls again have been popping back in at night. Might be like, I see them like peeking through my house window because you're a medium and that happens. They see you as, hey, they're open. I call these passerbys or something along those lines. And to me, that usually means I'm not giving spirit space. I'm not leaving a room for spirit to do their work and what they want to do. So today I sat down and I was like, all right, spirit world, I'm doing this show today. Let's have a clear communicator, come through that wants to get something across that somebody will see. So if you're seeing this might be for you, or it might be somebody you know. So I'm just going to start, and I wrote it down. So as a medium, what I do, and every medium's different. Everyone has their own different modalities of the way things work for them. Mine is all mental. So I write things down sometimes so I can remember, right? Because sometimes it's so fast. So here's what the fellow said. He says, hi, I am a brother figure. People may know me by the name Joshua. That is not my official name. I am kind. I am loving. I am smart. I am here to say that I love you. I stand behind the decisions that led me here. I was a planner. I planned out my departure well. And that shows in my work I have left behind, as you may know. And he's saying that to who he's communicating to this. He shows himself kind of hunched over a desk with a bright light. So right, one of those lights you have on desk, shining down. And he's studying / working on and observing the project that he was working on at that time. He was scientific, is how he presents himself. And very matter of fact, He says, matter of factly, he states, to the family member he's wanting to communicate to, no longer live in turmoil. I do not wish this for you, and this was not my intent. You may carry on now, as will I. You must continue your work on earth, and I will continue mine here in the spirit world. It is what we believed it to be. Good day, Margaret. Now, no, I do not know these people personally. This is a fellow that came through, so I hope that this reaches who it was meant for. And sometimes that's how spirit works, is you have the passerbys. And I've struggled with, well, what do you do with that? Well, you make space. You make space for spirit, and you allow them to come through. I set the standard today for, because you as a medium, you set the standard, right? Either put that person in front of me or this and this, right? And so my intent was somebody who will be watching this or hearing this someday, and it'll reach them. So I hope this reaches y'all, and much love. They send much love. There's so many noises going on here. I'm so sorry. We got the goats playhouse that used to be my daughter's. I intuitively thought that they would use it, right? No, they just like to take their food up there and eat it. I pictured them playing. So my husband was right on that one. He's like, they're just going to go up there and eat because they're going to like to be up high in the eating. And so he was correct on that. And that's one thing that I think is great for all, psychics, mediums, everybody, is to collaborate with somebody else. Here's what I'm feeling today. What are you feeling? How do we think this might go? And then that's how you learn, and that's how you grow. They're still bouncing around. So I'm freezing again. It's like I have all these things to say, and then I come here and I still get nervous. I think that's okay. Right? So thank you, everybody, for messaging me with questions, ideas. I love them. I love to hear. I love responding to emails. It's a nice way to sit down and relax, right? And sometimes this is just what holding space for spirit looks like, is the pauses in your day. You just pause. Let the information come through. I used to think that, well, how do people meditate? And you'll hear me talk about this a lot, is how do you stop your thoughts? And I know I'm bouncing around all over the page, as usual, right? But how do you stop your thoughts? And it's moments that you least expect. I remember my first time I was staring at some trees, cleaning the garage. And I was like, what? I don't have any thoughts right now, as far as my own thoughts. It was, okay, that's what they mean by holding space for spirit and quieting your mind. It does happen, guys. It does. Like right now, I feel so at peace talking, and I'm hanging out with the animals. And I have clear view. I'm not bothered by the outside world. Everything's a little bit quieter today, and I suppose the weather has a lot to do with that. So enjoy your day. It is the 2. I'm still trying to learn about it and astrology. I'm no astrologist, but today's a thing. So set your manifestations out there, and you know what? Do that every day too. So, and love your animals. They do communicate with you. They do. So don't brush that off just yet. Yeah. The other day I was at my parents'. I was like, I just saw a cat. And I was like, I think that. And I'm like, wow, I think I just saw buttons. And she's like, oh yeah. I'm like, but it was the corner of my eye, and still I was like, sometimes you just gotta blurt things out there. She's like, oh yeah. The other day, a blanket fell off the couch, and she's like, and I went to go move it. She's like, and then I heard this, which is what the cat would do. Um, and then the cat moved from the blanket, right? But that was something the cat did that while they were alive. So your animals are still around you, and they speak to you. I full-heartedly believe that my girl Shelby, that passed away, sent us Brandy. They're so similar. Oh, Reba. And then there's Reba, right? I don't know who sent me you, but I'm glad they did because she's a hoot. So just, yeah. Oh, watch out for them horns, right? They actually don't hurt. They more surprise you than anything. No. Anyway, thanks for bearing with me today, y'all. Enjoy your snow day. I hear it's not just Iowa, and I thought it was. I've heard Wisconsin. Oh my goodness. They act like they don't eat, right? Anywho, thanks guys. Follow me on Facebook. Join us in Whispers from Heaven. And we'll talk soon. I love y'all. Have a great day.